Hi guys, my name is Mary Margaret, and this is my personal ascender knee brace after 3 surgeries on my right leg. And today I'm going to show you how I personally put on my brace. So first things first is you'll see this dial right here. I always go and I press really hard on the center and I bend my brace. The next thing, I like to make sure my front straps starting off are just a little bit loose. We're not going to get into these until the very, very end, but I like to start with those. Nice. And then another great part is that we can just unclip the sides through here. And then we are ready to start putting it on. So I like to keep my leg just slightly bent. And when I go to put it on, I make sure that I'm nice and aligned right here on the inside and outside parts of my knee joint. And the first strap that we are going to do is not the one at the very bottom, but actually the one right above, right here. So if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, we're gonna do number 2 first. Now, very, very important step. Every time you go to clip on your brace, I always press down on the bottom part of my frame. Press down, clip, tighten, and you should hear a little click for each one. Now, next strap is number 1. I go, press down on my frame, click, tighten. And just to note, we have not touched our front straps just yet, and we are going up to number 3. Now, difference here, pressing down on the top part of my frame, click, tighten. And I always like to tighten my straps just a little bit more than I think I should at first. And then we're going up to our last strap, number 4, press down on my frame, click, tighten. And now we can go to our front straps. These are what control the depth of your brace. So if the brace is sitting too far forward or too far back, as you can see, mine is nice and aligned, so I'm just gonna give it a slight tug. I'm not gonna pull too tight on these. And this one was already good to go, and most of the time, they don't need too much adjustment. So I'm gonna go to stand. Feels pretty good. Sometimes I like to just do an extra little tug in the back. I like to check on my straps, make sure it's nice and comfortable, nothing's pinching, and then I am good to go. Now, the next part is we are going to go into our tension dial. This is one of my favorite things that we do over here. So when I am going down or upstairs, or I'm going down an incline, if I feel a little bit more instability and support, I always give my dial a good crank. And through here, that is what's unloading the 40 pounds off of the joint itself altogether. So during those activities, I like to give it a good crank, especially when I go down to squat without the tension. If I go to click, I can do, this is about my range of motion. When I go, I fully crank up my dial. This is where the magic happens. I can go all the way down without feeling all that pain up in my knees. So that's one of my favorite parts, cranking up my dial. Now I'm getting ready to go sit down. I can be eased into the chair, and I can just simply click my dial to release. Another way to release the tension in your dial once it's cranked up, say you're getting in your car, all you gotta do, press hard in the center, bend your leg, and that will release your tension. Now I'm going to show you how easy it is to take off my brace. All you got to do is, you can see with these clips right here, they kind of make a triangle. I like to just go at the corners here and just clip off. It can also be done one thumb to the side. And then if I'm not wearing my brace for a little bit of time, no matter what, I always press the center of my dial, click and bend to reset. And now we are officially brace buddies with our ascender knee brace. Thanks, and I love meeting you guys.